Welcome to Keys to the Game, brought to you by Wentz Orthodontics. Chris Lowe, Mr. John Harris here. Hard to believe, last home game. I mean, we rolled right through this deal, and here we sit on Senior Day.
11 straight weeks of football for the Red Raiders without an open date, and it's taken a toll in some instances. But you look for something to get these guys ready to go. I think a couple of things. You mentioned one, it's Senior Day, and it's the final game at home, chance to become bowl eligible before going on the road to finish up the season. So I think for a lot of that, a very emotional day for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, you know, and a Kansas State team comes in here and 0-5 in the league, and you don't look upon them like, oh, this is not going to be some tough test, and then yet you look at your past results against them recently, and it hasn't gone very well for you.
No, it's been a while since the Red Raiders have beaten the Wildcats, and they, like Texas Tech, have played some of the upper-tier teams in the Big 12, and they have not come out on top, but they have been close in several games. And I think the key for the Red Raiders today, and this two things. One, it's been well documented we have trouble stopping the run, and what does Kansas State do a lot of, and that's running the football with the quarterback. So looking at that, I think it's just paramount for the Red Raider offense to take advantage of virtually every opportunity they have. As a rule, the Red Raiders get the ball 14, 15, maybe 16 times a game. But Cliff Kingsbury, during the course of the week, has pointed back to an Arkansas game where the Red Raiders had 8 full possessions and then a 9th time at the end of the game to run out the clock. You scored on 5 of those possessions against Arkansas, 5 touchdowns, and you win that game on the road. And I think at home, Saturday afternoon against Kansas State, it might be 9 possessions again. It might be 10, might be 8. So to score at least 50% of the time, more if you can, I think that'll tell you whether or not the Red Raiders are going to be able to win the game.
And I'm with you on that. And along those lines, I think one thing that we would both agree on, be what they're not, which is explosive. They have a hard time being explosive. I mean, they're having to purposely, I hate to say dumb it down, but this is really what they are. They don't have an explosive receiver or running back or quarterback or somebody on the defense, but together, it's almost like an 8th grade offense. It's very simple. but again, they execute it nearly flawlessly. So, yeah, be explosive. And to me, because you mentioned the running game there, you got to be able to tackle. And here's the thing. Coach has also said this week, they'll take 3 yards a pop. As long as they get 4 yards every 3 carries, that's moving the chains. So if you have opportunity to make a tackle, don't hold on and let the guy get 2 or 3 more extra yards, because they'll hold on to it all day long. Could be without Dakota Allen, which is one of the best tacklers in the Big 12. Not good for Texas Tech, but whoever is back there at linebacker and at DB, you've got to be able to make stops and make tackles and not allow those yards after contact.
Something to watch for at the outset of the game. Every Big 12 opponent against Kansas State has scored on their first possession of the game. So want to get off to a good start, get off to one of those where we score 4 straight times to get going, and let's see what happens. But I think the Red Raider offense definitely has to put the ball in the end zone.
Thank you, Mr. Harris.
You bet.
Yes, sir. Keys to the Game brought to you by Wentz Orthodontics.